Hello, baseball fans, and welcome. Interleague Baseball on MLB The Show. It's the Miami Marlins and the Detroit Tigers. First pitch coming at you right after the break. And at the plate for Miami, Jazz Chisholm Jr. There's a buzz in the stadium every time he comes to the plate as he tries to extend his hitting streak. The pitch. That one hammered, but pulled foul.
Looked like you got a little excited on that fastball. Got to think to yourself, we want to stay up the middle. That way, if you're a little bit early, you hit it out of the ballpark. A little late, opposite field knock.
Green going after it. He's got it. One down. And time now for the Marlins lineup. And a big factor for them in recent games, Avisail Garcia.
And he's become one of the top stories around the league, and rightfully so, Boog. He's approaching 30 straight games with a hit. Man, that's just crazy. So his at-bats are pretty much can't-miss stuff right now.
That one is absolutely belted. Carpenter ranging back, and he makes the catch on the track. Just missed a homer that time. Luis Arraez stands in. One of the stars in the win yesterday as he had 3 hits. And there's a fly ball deep right field. And in one hops the wall. Now he turns and heads for second. The relay, but he's in there easily.
With that fastball, even though it's high velocity, you've got to live on the outer edges. When it's right on a tee, right down the middle, professional hitters are not going to have a problem turning it around.
And now here is Jake Burger. Base knock center field. And they hold the runner at third base as they decide not to risk descent with 2 away.
That hit carries a little extra meaning, Boog. It keeps his hitting streak going. He is dialed in at the dish right now.
I don't think there's a more confident hitter. And that's going to get into the corner. And he's in safely at third as they jump ahead. A run scores.
Clearly he was ready to hit right there. Just a solid swing right there. Caught it out front and ripped it into the outfield for the base hit. Those always feel great.
Willie Adames stands in. Swings and blasts one deep to left center. And that one hops the wall. The run comes in from second. It's 3-zip. And that's a 2-out double. And that flips the calendar on his hitting streak. He's now at 30 straight games with a knock, a full month.
Yeah, and maybe we're not quite ready to start talking DiMaggio just yet, Boo, but we're not that far off. I mean, you make it to 30 games, you're in rare company, and not many guys have made it that far in the last 50 years.
Swing and a ball ripped out towards right center field. That'll touchdown for a hit. The run comes in from second, and it's 4-0. And he's got a double. And that extends his hitting streak yet again. This is starting to get pretty interesting, Singy.
Yeah, and the way he's going, it seems like there's no end in sight. This is a guy that no pitcher wants to face right now, especially with runners on base. I mean, he's doing all the little things right, and it just seems like he's in cruise control at the plate.
And up next for Miami, Jesus Sanchez. That one lifted to left. Baddoo gets under it, nabs it, and that's the 3rd out. So they move out in front after a... Back here in Detroit, and today's starter, Cal Quantrill.
Yeah, he's definitely had a struggle so far this year, as evidenced by that inflated whip, but he's going to have to find a way to limit the base runners, put his team in a position to win a ball game. So we know he's prepared. We know this guy's a competitor, and we'll watch how he works in this one.
Gets it to first. One up, one down.
Batting second.
Let's take a check of the Tigers lineup. And one to watch, of course, their 3-hole hitter, Riley Green.
Well, he's an important part of this lineup for sure. I mean, there's no doubt about it, Boog. It's somebody that they try to feed off of. He does a lot of things, very well up there at the plate. He's got a presence about him, and he's a guy that you really kind of like to watch swing the bat.
The Fish leading by 4 here in game 1 of this 3-game set. Next offering is in for a strike.
Well, he didn't like those first 2 pitches. Now in an 0-2 hole, he's going to have to battle, hope he gets a mistake.
Hit hard on the ground to short. Adames the throw to first. And a couple of quick outs.
Batting third, the center fielder.
Here's Riley Green.
He really needs to start making more contact, striking out nearly twice in each of the last 5 games.
Up the middle, Lopez tosses to first, and the Tigers retired 1-2-3. Tigers are shut down there. They're on the short end of a 4-0 score. New inning getting started, and now for the Marlins, Nick Gordon. He set a new career high in home runs this year, and Siggy, he's just trying to set the bar as high as possible now. And he handles it himself for the out. Jazz Chisholm Jr. now.
The third baseman, Jazz Chisholm Jr.
There's a swing and a drive. That one's deep. Hops over the wall, and that's an automatic double. And with every hit that extends his streak, he climbs higher on the all-time list. Rarely has anyone gone this far.
Yeah, Boog, 30 is about as far as most guys can take it, and he's just blown by that mark. And now it actually looks like 40 might be in play. I'll tell you this, as a hitter, it's so hard to not let that weigh on you. Every game you're going out there trying to get it out of the way as soon as possible so that you can focus on the game. Makes it a little tough to relax at the plate.
The batter, number 3, designated hitter, Luis Arraez.
Luis Arraez, the next up for the Marlins. Doubled in his first AB. This guy makes great contact. One of the best in the game at putting bat on ball.
He's got such quick hands, and he's gaining pitch recognition. That keeps him square to the plate. There's a good chance that
he's got it. And that is out number 3. And we're back. And now, Kerry Carpenter.
The right fielder.
Quantrill, a 6'3" righty, 195 pounds, and he was born in Canada. Ground ball to the right side. Steps on first for the out.
Batting fifth, the second baseman,
Colton Heath up now for the Tigers. Chopped left side. Slings it across. 2 up, 2 down.
This lineup's going to have to find a way to make him work a little harder out there on the mound. I mean, he is just mowing them down. He's settling in. You got to make him uncomfortable. Maybe step out of the box, call timeout, do whatever it takes.
Spencer Torkelson in the box now. No balls and a strike. That one's in there. That's strike 2.
Two-seam fastball has been very consistent. He's been able to throw it to both sides of the plate in some really good arm side run.
1 ball, 2 strikes.
2 out, space is empty. And down on strikes. And it's a 3-up down inning. Down in order go the Tigers. They trail it here 4-0.